Hello students, welcome to all. Today in this lecture we are going to study the factors affecting the precipitation. Okay, there are three factors which affects the solubility of precipitation. First one is the effect of acid on the solubility of precipitate. Second one, effect of temperature on the solubility of a precipitate, and third is the effect of solvent on the solubility of precipitate. Okay, let's start with first factor, effect of acids on the solubility of precipitate. Solubility of a sparingly soluble salt of a strong acid increases upon the addition of strong acid, and this effect is similar to a salt effect. Okay, when we add strong acid into the solution of sparingly soluble salt, okay, and due to the addition of strong acid, solubility of precipitate is increases, and this effect is similar to salt effect. Okay, then the addition of strong acid into the solution of sparingly soluble salt increases the ionic strength of the solution and hence decreases the activity coefficient of both ions of the sparingly soluble salt. Okay, therefore due to the addition of strong acid, ionic strength of the solution increases and the activity coefficient of the ions of sparingly soluble salt is decreases. The solubility of the salt must increase in order that the activity product be kept constant. Okay, with the addition of acid, the activity coefficient of the salt is decreases, therefore there is a change in value of solubility product. In order to keep the value of solubility product constant, the solubility of salt is increases. Okay, we will see this by using one example. Here we consider a sparingly soluble salt Ma. It is a salt of weak acid Ha, that is, for example, salt is calcium oxalate. Okay, into the solution of calcium oxalate, if we add a strong acid like HCl, then there is a solvent effect upon it, and that solvent effect can be explained as follows. Here we consider a equilibrium of salt within the solution. The salt Ma, it forms M plus and A minus ion and undissociated molecules of Ma in the solution. There is equilibrium between undissociated molecules of salt Ma and dissociated ions M plus and A minus. If into that solution strong acid is added, okay, when strong acid like HCl is added to it, the H plus ions of HCl will combine with A minus ions of Ma. Okay, that means H plus ions with combines with A minus ion to form Ha. For example, in calcium oxalate, A minus ion is what? Oxalate ion. H plus ion combined with oxalate ion to form H2C2O4, like that. Okay, H plus ion combined with oxalate ion to form oxalic acid, or H plus ion combined with A minus ions of the salt to form undissociated weak acid. That means in this equilibrium the concentration of A minus is changes. Concentration of A minus changes, that means what? The value of Ksp is also disturbed. In order to keep the activity product value constant, the salt get dissociated into the solution because the concentration of A minus decreases. Why that concentration is decreases? Because that A minus ion or anions combines with H plus ion of acid. So the value of activity product is changed. In order to keep that value constant, the salt get dissociated into the solution. Salt get dissociated into the solution, that means what? The solubility of salt is increases. In order to keep the value of solubility product constant, so the observations are what? The dissociation constant of the weak acid Ha is very small. Okay, Ha is very small. The anions A minus will be removed more and more from Ma. to form more undissociated weak acid HA. त्या सोल्युशनमध्ये फक्त HA फॉर्म होतोय. HA इट इज अ वीक ॲसिड. ओके, त्याचा डिसोसिएशन कॉन्स्टंट काय आहे, खूप छोटासा आहे. A minus will remove more and more from Ma to form more undissociated weak acid. Okay, therefore the concentration of A minus is decreased. Okay, therefore more of the salt will pass into the solution to replace the anions removed in this way. Okay, due to the addition of strong acid, what happened, A minus ion of the salt combined with H plus ion of strong acid to form undissociated Ha. That means concentration of A minus is decreases. So what happen, more of the salt will pass into the solution, that is more of the salt get dissociated into the solution to replace the anions removed in this way, and this process will continue until equilibrium is established. म्हणजे कंटिन्यू तो सॉल्ट डिझॉल्व होत राहील कुठपर्यंत, until the equilibrium is established, or if the solution containing sufficient amount of HCl, then that process will continue until the sparingly soluble salt has dissolved completely. जोपर्यंत सगळ्याच्या सगळ्यात सॉल्ट डिझॉल्व होत नाही तोपर्यंत काय होत असतो, तो सॉल्ट डिझॉल्व होत असतो. ओके, इट इज द इफेक्ट ऑफ ॲडिशन ऑफ स्ट्रॉंग ॲसिड अपॉन द सोलिबिलिटी ऑफ अ precipitate. Okay, it is the first factor. What? The solubility of precipitate is increases upon the addition of strong acid. Then second factor, effect of temperature on the solubility of a precipitate. We know that generally solubility of precipitate is increases with temperature. Okay, look at the diagram. Here it is a plot of solubility versus temperature. It shows what, the solubility of sparingly soluble salt is increases with temperature, okay, solubility is increases with temperature, but that increase is not same for all these three salts. For AgCl, solubility increases suddenly with temperature. Okay, here for calcium oxalate, solubility increases linearly with temperature, but that increase is not same for all these three. Therefore this diagram shows what, it is seen that the solubility of a precipitate in general increases with rise in temperature. For some substances the effect is small, while for others it is large. Okay, that means that rise in solubility with temperature is not same for all sparingly soluble salt. The dissolution of salt is mostly endothermic process. Okay, dissolution of salt is mostly endothermic, means what, it is absorbed during the dissolution. So the solubility product constant increases, the value of Ksp is increases as the temperature is increased, and this is also increases the solubility of the solute. That means if temperature is increases, the solubility product constant value is also increases, and due to that solubility of a solute is also increases. It is the effect of temperature. For example, here we consider one example. Solubility of AgCl in water at 10 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Celsius is 1.72 and 21.1 milligram per liter. Okay, at 10 degrees Celsius solubility of AgCl is 1.72 milligram per liter, but at 100 degrees Celsius it is 21.1 milligram per liter. Okay, that means if we increase the temperature 10 times, solubility is also increases. Okay, but the solubility of barium sulfate at 10 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Celsius is 2.2 and 3.9 milligram per liter. Okay, here for barium sulfate solubility is slightly increases. Okay, 2.2, 3.9, that solubility slightly increases when temperature is increases 10 times. But in case of AgCl, solubility is increases very rapidly when temperature is increases 10 times. This shows what, that rise in solubility with temperature is not same for all the salts. Okay, it is the effect of temperature upon the solubility of precipitate. Whenever possible, it is advantageous to filter while the solution is hot, because in hot solution the solubility of impurity or foreign substances is more than the solubility of a precipitate in hot solution. Therefore, it is necessary to filter the solution when it is hot. Then third factor is the effect of solvent on the solubility of a precipitate. A solvent has large effect upon the solubility of solute. Why? Because we know that generally polar solutes are more soluble in polar solvents and non-polar solutes are soluble in non-polar solvents. Okay, so in order to get a precipitate, we have to reduce the solubility of salt into a solution. Therefore, we have to use such solvents which are suitable for to reduce the solubility of salt into the solution. Here, most of the inorganic salts are ionic in nature, therefore are more soluble in polar solvent. Okay, for example, water. We know that inorganic salts are soluble in water. Why? Because inorganic salt are ionic nature. Water, it is a polar solvent, like dissolve like. That means inorganic salts are soluble in water. Then in non-polar solvents such as benzene, carbon tetrachloride. In general, the solubility of inorganic compound is reduced. Okay, inorganic salts are soluble in water, but in order to reduce the solubility of inorganic compound, organic solvents like acetone, ethyl alcohol, etc. are added to water. Okay, for example, the addition of about 20% by volume of ethyl alcohol reduces the solubility of lead sulfate in water to a large extent. Okay, lead sulfate, it is the inorganic salt. Okay, so in order to reduce the solubility of lead sulfate, a 20% by volume of ethyl alcohol, that is organic solvent, is added. Why? To reduce the solubility of lead sulfate. So, in order to get the precipitate, generally organic solvents are used, and this permits the quantitative separation of lead sulfate. Okay, these are the three factors which affect the solubility of precipitate. First one is the effect of acid, second one is the effect of temperature, and third one is the effect of solvent. Okay, due to the addition of strong acid, solubility of precipitate is increases. Second factor, due to the increase in temperature, solubility is also increases. And third is the solvent. Okay, inorganic solvents, sorry, organic solvents are generally used to reduce the solubility of inorganic salt. It is the effect of solvent upon the solubility of precipitate. So today we will stop here. Thank you.